Is it okay to eat smelly food in the office? Like in the office hour, when the office space, is it okay to eat? There are some foods that by the time you open it, maybe the food that everything to odor will repent. Is it okay to eat something? How do you do?
I think it's not proper to for one to start eating smelling food in the office. That is when the food eating, smelling. And at the same time, sometimes the odor might not be as a result of maybe the food has spoiled. Sometimes it's because of heat, most especially when you put some kind of like rice and some other, let me say porridge, porridge, beans, and
this cabbage.
yes, cabbage, yeah. So
If
if you put it in the flash for a long period of time, maybe like hours, definitely when you open it, the odor will surely come out, and it will be kind of smelling as if the food has showered like that. So, and another thing that is depends on the particular office where one works or where one finds himself. Sometimes some offices, if you get there, you will see that they are occupied by like maybe 2 or 3 persons or even 4 persons in one particular office. And some organizations may not have where officers should be sitting down, be eating like a dinner or
maybe cafeteria.
where they will be eating. So they are made to eat in the office. So there is no way sometimes one could escape from such odor. Depends on the environment you as find as ourselves. But it is not really proper if you really know that the food has showered or spoiled, then it's not good to be eating.
Of course, definitely such person will not bring in food that is sour or spoiled. What do you say to this?
Number one, you stole my life, but I'll let that go.
Who stole your life?
Next, no one should be chastised for eating any food that has smell. No one will just look into it and decide to go to work with a bad food. Different things occur for giving our food smell. People cook with different herbs, different veggies that will give the food different.
And most of the time, the veggies,
yes, and when you cover and all, then bringing out and eating up, even without using veggies, use ordinary Korean thyme to cook concoction rice, for instance. When you cover it, even while cooking starts, you can perceive it. Then when you pack it up, cover it circular, and by the time you open, people will still see it. Same goes for stew, just rice and stew. It happens. So no one should be chastised for doing that. What I'm not in support of is if the particular organization has made arrangement for a lounge or a dining for the staff, and you decide to ignore that place and you eat where everyone is sitting, where it's meant to be a workspace, office area, disturbing others. That's what I'm not in support of. Then let's now assume that they don't provide such. If you are sharing offices with people, that should not stop you from eating. Now there are two things to this. If you have lunchtime, bring out your food. Now
that is
yes,
everybody will do that.
and if some people are not eating, it's not your fault. But at least it's lunchtime, you are abiding by the rule and you are eating. So if they can't stand the smell, I believe they should go out. I do it sometimes when I was teaching, I say in the class teacher, children eat, and sometimes I can't withstand, different food mixed with AC and all, fan, everything, especially those that are eating egg. So sometimes I get irritated by the smell. Fine, we can't leave those children unsupervised.
And that doesn't mean the food is bad.
That doesn't mean it is bad.
It's because they covered it.
Yeah, so everything mixed together. Sometimes I get irritated by it. I can't leave them unsupervised. I'll just beg a caregiver to come in for me, to step in, and then I'll take a walk. So I'll come back when I'm sure that they're about to be done. Or even when I'm fasting, I don't like perceiving.
So I don't want
No, it's not even by fault. I don't like it because I've not eaten them. My stomach will, I think it will just like stomach upset or something. So I take a walk. So it's nobody's fault. Now let's not assume that you don't have work, you don't have lunch period during work. That you cannot say that you will not eat because others are not eating. You can't go outside and say that you want to eat outside. Why? You have your office and you have your own table. As long as you are not shoving the food in their eyes, even if it's smells
You have to
bring out
continue.
your
So
food.
anybody that's not
And
comfortable
so,
with
to
that
me,
will not-
anyone that is not comfortable should just go.
Just
And I
leave
feel we
it for the
should
meantime.
respect people and their choices. That food is going into their stomach, is going into their mouth, not ours. So whatever it is they are eating,
It's not
leave them to it. I don't think we should be passing opinions on
whether they are
And
people's
I
choice
think
of
that
meal.
also talks about this cultural meals. You know, some cultural meals, some meals whereby you prepare due to our own now. We love they just call this to my own town they call it mango shinyage.
Eh?
Mango shinyage. Now,
Wait, is it Yoruba?
yes, Yoruba for you. Mango and that meal, that's stew.
So do you know
That's
those
it.
food?
I know just maribo. Is it that they use leaf?
Yes.
Black
Okay, that
Black
marubu,
soup. They
okay,
do
I
call
know
it
that
black soup. What is
marubu
marubu
and bitter leaf together, right?
Literally, we don't
You know,
do
there is one that when my mom was alive, she do cook. She would cook it egusi, then fish, then bitter leaf, then that marubu, very important. You know, it's dry.
Wait,
They
wait,
put it in
this
it.
mango shinyage is a stew on its own.
It's still on it.
Not an
Oh wow!
ingredient.
Not
It's a
it.
stew.
But what the marubu to me, I'm
I
talking
think
about.
they call it
It's
a
a leaf.
black soup.
It's a
Yes,
leaf.
it's black
Black soup. Yeah.
black
Okay.
soup. So in my side, we use fresh fish.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's actually a leaf that
And
we
you
call
call
the
marubu, yes.
So is that leaf that we
So
use?
that's what I know.
Is that
You know,
leaf? So
they
we now
dry
mix it
it.
with other leaf. That maribo we mix it with bitter leaf. They also have other leaf. I don't know the English names that we mix it with and all.
So for that now, but imagine if it is covered and for a very long period of time. By the time you open it, the aroma might not be enticing.
Even aside from the aroma, you know, people that are really not
Not
familiar
Familiar
with
with
it,
those
maybe you just
recipes.
table, they'll be like, what is this? Same way there's a popular food that they eat. Yes, this is Southwest, right?
Yes.
This Southwest, but not in Ondo State, not in Ondo, not in Ekiti, in Oyo, mostly in Oyo and Osun. I'm sure you know it now. So there are some people from other tribes that'll be like, no, this thing looks like shit. You understand what I'm talking about? That they can't eat it, even without the smell
Yeah,
and
you
noise.
know, people-
Even me, because I was born and brought up in Ondo here, the first time I saw something like that, I was like, why is this?
Kind of.
I was scared, but let me now tell you, that food is now my favorite.
Imagine.
Yeah, yeah,
You see, as
it's-
something is not that I want to go and
Yes,
eat it.
It's like that because the kind like me that have been spend some time in the northern parts of this country, most especially the Hausa people. If you see some kind of food they eat with all pleasure, you will imagine somebody. Yes, imagine somebody would take rice, beans together, then put groundnut oil. I don't know whether they boil it or not. Yes, they put groundnut oil, then put something like gari inside it, roll it together, and they enjoy it with as
It's their culture.
Yes,
So it looks strange to us.
Yes, to you.
Same way when we put some of
how
our
this-
own meat,
it looks
it looks strange to them as
So
well. So
talking
it's
about
just respect.
talking about the order, you that are not familiar with first food, somebody posted something they eat at in this Cross River, I think so. It's served there, according to him, is a raw yam. The slice is
Raw
and
yam.
raw
It's not
yam
been cooked.
that have not been cooked. According to him, I'm quoting somebody, not me. I'm not trying to look down somebody's food there, but I'm quoting somebody. Now, according to him, he said there is a way they arrange the food and they will be eating that raw yam with it. So the way they arrange it looks so fine and sweet by its look.
Right.
But the moment it tested, it discovered that it was raw yam that you could not eat. You know, such food in a particular environment and they cover it for some time. The first impression that you have is seeing the food may not attract
In fact, you
you.
even know
Yeah.
if it's raw yam or not.
You're not, yes. And the odor will also affect you somehow. Makes it so irritating to you. But you know, because of that, you can't just say that no, you can't eat in the hub. If you're not comfortable with the odor of the food or the aroma
I
of the
get
food,
that.
then you excuse the person enjoying it to continue his or her enjoyment.
And we won't consider other people's feeling
No, no,
for us
no.
not to eat.
So at all.
So we have to do the needful. So that if you consider others, outside is
You'll be hungry.
Yeah.
Or if there are alternatives, you can consider
Yes,
if
there
there
are
are alternatives
alternatives. At
provided.
least you can
Shift
feel
them
to
your
the cafeteria part
position. Exactly.
of the office and eat. So let's know your opinion. What do you think about this? We are waiting for you in the comment section.
Thank you very much. We love you.